Wrath of the Lich King Classic is nearly upon us, and you need to make a lot of gold. There are so many huge purchases you'll want to make, from overpowered mounts to best-in-slot viable items. Stay tuned as we go through exactly how much gold you'll need going into Wrath of the Lich King. The first thing you need to save your gold up for is Dual Spec. Dual Spec is 100% worth it. You'll save so much gold in the long run and be able to do a lot more with your character. It costs 1,000 gold as a one-time purchase per character. Keep in mind that Dual Spec should be available in the pre-patch, so start farming that gold right now. Next up, another essential. This one is cold weather flying. Cold weather flying is a must-have to access certain Wrath of the Lich King areas. You really can't play the end game without cold weather flying, and you'll want to purchase it immediately at level 77. Cold weather flying is going to cost 1,000 gold, so make sure you budget that in. The next essential purchase you need to make is the Ring of Kirin Tor. Now, depending on your class and spec, this ring may not be pre-BIS, but for most classes, the Ring of Kirin Tor is your pre-BIS ring. It also features an insanely useful teleport to Dalaran on a 30-minute cooldown. I really like this ring. It's literally a second Hearthstone. And if you want a second Hearthstone, make sure to click the like button on this video. It'll unlock a free teleport to my damp basement every 30 minutes. Remember that if you wait to purchase this ring until you have Exalted with Kirin Tor, you can save 1,700 gold. The price initially will be 8,500 gold, and if you have Exalted Reputation, the price will only be 6,800 gold. Alright, so we've covered the essentials. Now let's get into consumables. Consumables are a must-have for anyone who wants to get level 80 in the first week. Typical players will level from 70 to 80 in about 40 to 60 hours. For Wrath leveling, you should calculate your costs in advance based on your role. Also, remember to add in more consumables if you're doing speed dungeon spamming. I'd recommend getting enough consumables for about 45 hours of gameplay. For me as a healer, that's 45 Elixir of Healing Power totaling 112 gold, 45 Elixir of Drainic Wisdom totaling 180 gold, 90 Golden Fish Sticks totaling 180 gold, and about 120 Super Mana Potions totaling 320 gold. Remember that weapon oils and sharpening stones won't work on post-70 items, so you don't need to stock up on those. The total cost for my consumables for leveling will be about 792 gold. Coming up on another non-essential, we have the Traveler's Tundra Mammoth. Of course, this thing has a repair vendor, got food, water, ammunition. It's even a 3-person mount, so you can bring your friends. Here's the thing. This mount isn't a must-have like people want to tell you. You can always use your friend's Mammoth or just use Jeeves from Engineering for most of the same benefits. With Exalted Reputation with Kirin Tor, this mount will cost 16,000 gold. But if you want it day one, it's going to cost you 20,000 gold. Finally, we have Professions and Pre-BIS. The amount you need to spend will vary wildly based on your server. If you want those sweet profession bonuses, you may need to spend a lot of gold. I'm saving all of my remaining gold to max engineering and either alchemy, tailoring, or enchanting on my druid. I'll also be saving up for buyable pre-BIS raid items, which I'll be covering in a video very soon. I estimate my total cost for professions and pre-BIS will be at least 3,000 gold. Alright, so if we add everything up, we get to 33,792 gold and 50 silver. Keep in mind, you don't need to get all of these optional purchases like the Tundra Mammoth. Plus, you can wait until your Exalted Reputation to save a lot of gold. So now that you know how much everything costs, I want to hear from you. How much are you saving up going into Wrath of the Lich King Classic? For me, I'm going to save about 25,000 gold. I'm probably not going to be able to afford the Tundra Mammoth, but I can always ask a friend anyways. It's not a huge deal. But if you do want to make a lot of gold, make sure to check out my GDKP guide. It's the best way to make thousands of gold every single week.